Hey guys, as soon as I finish this windrow, I'm just going to pick these bales up and we'll have a quick sleep and come back. I don't know exactly how it's going to work out, but we're putting down a bull breeding pen, so we'll see how we go with it. Windrowing done, and I think I'll take the case into the shop and see if I can trade it in on something else. I'm not too sure yet what, but ideally I would love more than anything to get the 1050, the 1080, but I don't think that's going to happen for some time yet. We've got a lot more money to make. And I've just bought a couple of lots, so that's going to set us back a little, not a great deal. So let's just get these bales done and we'll have a quick sleep, and then I'll start building the pen. So if you followed the series, you'll see I'm doing a rural farm build where I'm on my farm right now. And the other farms that I build all have sale points on them, or a reason to go there. And excuse me, and they're AI farms. So I do create them as if I was building my own farm, but I've just made many of my own farms. We'll just wait here. Just for instance, I've got a neighbour across the road. This is my farm here. I got four small fields, and I just got some dairy cattle, a couple of chickens. That was my breeding pen. I'm going to get rid of that and going to put something more to use of this area here. Bale storage. There's my home there. And this is all the working area, and the two sheds that I got that I'd store my equipment in. So nice little dam. And then across the road up here we got two fields, corn. This will be a cornfield, and sunflowers. So they've got pigs up here, which the houses are all, I can jump to any of them I want, sleep in any of them I want. I run each one as an individual farm, so I can have lots of different farms and not just get sort of bored and tedious with the same old farm all the time. So it keeps it interesting, lets me keep being creative. This is a case farm that runs pigs, and the sell point mainly is for root crops and anything to do with pigs. So every sort of farm has its own little perks to it, its own reason for being there. This is out the back of my property. So over here we got the chicken farm. We got a nice river that runs right through. And again, another house, another little homestead. They got their chicken pens there. This trailer's not loading eggs for some reason. I'll have to move it over, I guess. There's a vineyard here, but not really in the mood to do vines. Maybe I will later down the track. So I left them there. Didn't delete them, and obviously they just grow on barley here just to feed their own chickens. And every farm has its own machinery that it needs to run whatever it is that it's doing on that farm. And you can see here, eggs is what they buy, and barley and wheat. So that's what we sell here: eggs, barley and wheat. And these are for their chickens that they sell their chickens from. Every farm has its own silo, so like every farm is fully workable, got all the equipment that they need. But I'm the only farm in the area that has a plough and a cultivator, seeder and planter. Everyone else has got everything else that they need. So river flows, continues to flow down here, and we take ourselves over to the sheep farm. So here's the sheep farm here, and obviously with sheep grass or hay will feed the sheep. So there's a big wraparound grass field around the property. It's not a massive farm, this one, but it doesn't have to be. It's all nicely manicured and stuff. Got a pool, got an outside barbecue area and fireplace and whatnot. Storage, silo. I try to keep them all with their own little theme. This is their stuff here. I've got the windrower coming down now, and this is sales point for bales. So bales get sold here, and so I'm thinking we'll go across the ditch and we'll follow this side road here, and this is where I'm going to put a, not a cattle, well yeah, cattle breeding over here. This is where I'm going to build it, but it's going to be for bulls, not for dairy. So this is where I'm going to buy and sell bulls. We'll probably throw the house at the end here and have a couple of bull pens around, a big breeding one there. And we'll probably chuck a smaller one in here maybe. I'm not too sure yet. I'll do it as I go. And we'll continue a road through as well. I'm not sure where it's going to go, but maybe we can use the landscape to sort of zigzag through here and make the roads interesting. As well as that farm's going to need to rely on me for its feed, so we'll do something about that as well. So I mean, half of the map is still untouched, it's unbought. There's so much to do, but that's what the fun is, slowly chipping away and making your coin. I'm still thinking whether I'm going to run a bridge straight across here to link up here with a dirt road running down, and then I can take this road out, make it a river, and then we can get from one side of the map to the other by coming up here, going across a bridge that bridges across, and can have a little side road that can wind down and join back here, and it can come down through here and come to a T intersection and join this other main road here. So I've tried to keep it rural and very country-like, a couple of little homesteads, that sort of thing, you know. So I think it's working out fairly well. I've tried to make it more kind of Australian theme. We're having these eucalypts in here, but I do throw a few other trees in, a couple of oaks and a couple of big bushy ones as well, you know, like just to sort of give it a bit of variance. But so far, every property I'm able to see from my farm, and every property I go to, I'm able to see my own farm. So that's what I wanted to do when I started building. I've tried to make it as realistic as possible. All this water doesn't just appear out of nowhere. It runs down the hill, comes from the property up the top here when it rains. It's a bit of a catchment area. Flows in to the river there, which cuts right across all the way over. Got two access bridges across the river from side to side, and it flows into here where it dams up. Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking of doing, and obviously we won't do it until tomorrow. We're almost out of time, by the way. It'll be dark soon. So I've re-sowed my two main fields. Well, not main, but my main field, which is this one. This is the biggest one I have. Wheat, and this was barley, and we're going to reseed this with oat, but we can't plant for another 2 months. And this is my grass field, so it gives me just enough to get through each season. So we'll just continue on. I've only got 2 rows to do, so we should be done here fairly quickly. Of course, it's getting night time. It does say we've got rain coming, but it doesn't say it's going to rain all day, so I know I won't have time. Being at time 6, I won't have time to pick up the bales. I'm not worried about the silage bales because they're wrapped, but these hay bales I might lose a bit of product out of them, just for the reason that when your bales get wet they start to rot, and they rot fast in this game. So You might lose a little bit of product. You might end up with a bit smaller bales, smaller size bales, but that's fine. Can handle that. No problem at all. As long as I get it baled, that's the main thing. If I leave it down, it'll take forever to dry. I have to windrow it again. Something else for a second. I'll just run up here on this last road, and the sheep farm, and the sheep farm has got a new Dolts tractor, so we're going to run a German tractor up at the sheep farm. And I'm trying to have different machines on each different farm, so I'm not just stuck to John Deere or Case or whatever your favourite tractors are. I try to make individual farms have their own little iconic tractors. When it comes to implements, I just double them up to save the slot counts. It's time for a beer at the moment, so we're going to do this. I'll grab a quick beer, because it's that time of the day where I live. It's called beer o'clock. I hope I got the volume right. I got a couple of you guys tell me that my vocal was distorting from time to time, and you couldn't hear the game, or the game was too loud and you couldn't hear the vocal. So I'm kind of hoping I've got it right this time. Right, we'll just quickly scoot down here and put this away. We'll not put it away, we'll just park it up. I'm definitely not going to get to these bales tonight. There is no chance at all I'm going to pick them up before dark. So we'll just get these guys in here. It's not going to hurt them being out in the weather. Here's the new Dolts. And we've got the hazards on. And off we go. I've got the seeder out there sitting in the weather as well. It's ready to go, but it needs a service, so I'm not too fussed about that. It has done a lot of work. That seeder there has done a ton of work. I don't really want to use the biggest of all the equipment. The idea is to try and make this realistic. Use medium tractors, and I've only got the one large tractor, which is for the sole purpose of being able to seed and cultivate on the pig farm, because that's up on a really big undulating hill. So it's the medium tractors really struggle. They can't actually do the job. This is not going to fit all the way under these awnings. I do my own awnings because I don't like any of the in-game. Look at this, how ridiculous. Trailers don't friggin' carry on like that. I get annoyed with this game real easy, you know, like the way giants are programmed, it's pretty garbage. Like really, when you think about it, it's, you know, I'm not bagging them out for nothing, but this trailer's driving on a 45-degree angle, even though I'm going back. Probably don't understand what I'm talking about, but I know, and that's what matters. Righto, park up. And since I'm here at this farm, I may as well sleep here for the night. So I know it's dark, but we're just about to arrive at the house. For some reason we got wolves spawning. These guys, they're only young'uns. They're only like 2 months old. Come here, stupid. 1 month old, so they'll be 2 months tomorrow. We've already sheared them. That doesn't make any sense to me. Anyhow, so there's the pool. Go for a dip. Ooh, it's deep. Oh, it's deep. You can jump off the top of the roof, straight in the drink, and not hurt yourself. So we're going to sleep at this house for the night. So every house on every property has got a sleep trigger on it. I do play it on multiplayer, but no one's come to join me. So I've not worried about it as yet until some of you guys feel like you might want to come and join me. You're almost welcome. This is ready to harvest, but it's not. We're going to leave it for one more sleep, one more month, until there's a yellow tinge on top of the grass. And let me put the light on. When you see a yellow tinge, you know it's ready then. But this is 1 day premature, so it's not quite ready. And I'm going to quick spawn over now. I'm going to put these away. Am I going to be able to see? I don't think so, but I'm going to try. Get this over in the back corner. Slight angle. I've got enough money there to do the farm, which we're going to do today. But ideally, I would really like to get myself a large Fendt tractor. That's what I want. I love the sound of it. It rumbles. It makes the earth shake. And it's just a real mean looking machine. It's brilliant. That's pretty much going to take the money I got, and I just paid $11,000 to have this case serviced and fueled. So very, very expensive. $11,500 for the service, and when you've got a large tractor, you pay large amounts of money to keep it upgraded and to keep it in tip-top shape. This one's due for a service too, but I'm not going to do that until I know my funds situation. And just put this guy away. Snaking into the back corner there. Leave it back a little bit further than those guys. Go and get our bale trailer and grab these bales. And we'll do a quick tidy up on the shed as well. So this is auto load. I've got the front end tools for my bales, but the game just keeps going full retard, so I decided I was just going to use an auto bale trailer and just be done with it. I don't know if I'm going to make this, but I'm going to get these stacked up now. These are all fully fermented. For some reason it's been stupid, it won't load up any further. I'm going to have to unload and watch it shake around now. Yeah, ridiculous. And we're going to keep these double stacked. Cut through the bushes here. It doesn't matter that these aren't fermented. doesn't matter one bit. When I do the feed, I can pull them out quite easily anyhow. Our horses, haven't ridden them for a few days. I'm surprised they're not neighing and stuff at me, begging to go for a ride. Oh, I love beer. Nothing like it. So as you can see, I make these sheds myself, or they're awnings, and I put them together, and then I double them back to back. So there's a peak in the middle, like that, and it runs dead straight all the way, pretty much. It might be up by a little millimetre here or there, but these are the ones I use, because I don't like any of these in-game sheds at all. I like these English ones, they're pretty cool, but I just don't like the rest of them at all. I've used these a few times, but the witches' hats at the front there, the safety cones, the witches' hats, they, even when you move them, they constantly respawn back in front, then they become a nuisance. I didn't mind this one for the height when I had the other bale loader, so it gave you the room on the top to lift your bale unloader right up and drop them off in a high stack. But all these bars have got collisions on them, these 45-degree angle bars, and you can't use them for anything. So that's a pointless shed. So I use these. And you got various widths. You got small ones, a little bit bigger, then you got the long one, and then you've got this one here that you can just put some stilts down, or you can run it off like the side of a shed, just have a little awning poking out. They haven't got collisions. Well, they do have collisions, but it's really lenient on the collisions. So what I do, I pop it down, pop that one down, like as you can see there, and then I spin it around, and then I close up the other side. Makes it twice as wide, and when the rain hits it, water runs off each side. So that's why I make my own sheds. I've got them all over the place. Got them on every farm I have here, and also you can use them, as I've done here, for shelter for your livestock. And they have a snow roof, and there's no snow underneath them. So they're perfect, absolutely perfect. Better than any in-game shed that's out there. Sure this is under cover. And I'm just going to pick up the hay here and just make these double stacks as well, just to give me a little bit more leeway on the room. I've got to muck around a little bit. But something else good about these sheds is I also use these concrete barriers. These are to build your own silo bunkers with, and I use them to collect. I just dump all my stone off there because I make my own lime, and they don't bleed through. Every other mod bleeds through. Crop storage, you jam it up against the wall and it all leaks out the back all over the place. It's ridiculous. So that's why I use these. And with these awnings, oh dear, why did it do that? With these awnings, you can also put them inside the walls. If I wanted to put a cover on here, there's no collision on the stilts. So you can put them inside the wall as if you've, concreted them in. They're just brilliant, absolutely brilliant mod. Come on, load up, load up. Use that full, 96. We'll run over and we'll just grab one more bale on here and keep everything nicely stacked. I do have to mow around the farm too pretty soon. Getting a little bit out of control. Place is starting to get a little bit shabby. Cows want feed. We'll load up our manure trailer. And we're just going to pick up these bales, and then we'll go over and we'll build the new bullpen. So I want to run it like it's some type of business. Every farm on the map has got a reason for it to be there. Let's go up behind me. This is my farm here, and everyone has a house, so I'm able to spawn to any property I want, sleep at any of the houses. So this is the pig farm up here. It's only a small one, but that's all it needs to be. Runs class equipment. This is a class farm for pigs. There's 6 of them there. We'll sell everything that they breed. Got the combine with the root crop header on it, because it does root crops up here, obviously, to feed the pigs. Everything's all done, all landscaped. It's got the sell point. This sell point's for all products for pigs and root crops. Got the own silo there. A little bit of landscaping on the property. Nothing too major, very rural, and I'm able to see my property from up here, and from my property I'm able to see that there's a neighbour. Kind of makes it look more lived in. I use this as a wheat farm. I needed wheat, so I used it as a wheat farm, wheat field, just for the first cut. This will now be turned into corn. And these sunflowers, when we get to them, we'll probably turn them into sugar beet. Or potatoes after this. That's the end of mine there. I'm just waiting on oat be able to be sown, and I'll pop that there. This is the chicken farm. Over the fence, all the water collects running down the hill here when it rains, like we had yesterday. Runs down here, collects in the river, and that river runs all the way across through to the other 2 farms. So this one's a vineyard farm, but it's chickens. Buy and sell everything chickens. Chicken feed, chicken eggs, and chickens themselves. Also has a sleepable home. Nice big chicken coop over here, big chicken pen. And no, it is spawning eggs. It wasn't spawning eggs yesterday, but it did today. It's got all the own gear running here, and some bags of wheat and barley. They've got a dog here. I didn't want a dog on my property. It's always in the way, but it's good to come and visit another property and see a dog there. As you can see, it's a little bit mushy here from all the rain that runs down the hill there. As with every other farm, has its own combine. And this is a wheat field. And everything chickens, buy and sell here. Boxed eggs, wheat, barley. And this is what they sell here. You drop them off here, they trolley them in, sell your chickens here, or you buy chickens. And I try to make it sort of rural, as country-like as possible, and kind of realistic, as realistic as I could. As you can see, the river continues to run through over the bridge, runs all the way through to the starting square down there. This is the sheep. Sell bales here. We've got all of our own grass gear that we need here. Everything to do with sheep. Just a big wraparound field. Wraps around the property. This is a small farm, but got everything sustainable that it needs. Doesn't need to be any bigger. It has the bale sales, got its own water trigger. This will hold 450 sheep, which I would never ever allow 450 sheep in that small area. And we just went for a dip in the pool, so another sleepable home. So what we're going to do is going to take this back road here. Nice little windy road that follows along the edge of the river. And we're going to put a breeding bull pen here. And we'll put another bull pen here. Probably a shed along here. Stick the house down here as per starting square. Maybe a silo in this little wraparound bit. And I may even put a silage production here, considering it's going to be a bull for bulls. So we'll have to gate and fence it off through here. I don't know if I've got enough money to do it all, but that's the goal. And this is the main one that takes us back to town, back to the service station, past this side of my field, my farm. So yeah, lots to do, but we're getting there, slowly but surely. Just got to have a sip of my beer. Oh, beautiful day for a beer. So these have all got snow tops on them, and the bales don't get wet. The snow roofs work as they should do, unlike Giant's mods that don't work. Oh no, these are going to go all over the place. I'll just leave them there for a moment. Now we'll reload them. This thing plays up sometimes. There we go. Now we'll be able to unload them. Square up for me. It's going to make it as difficult as possible. There we go. Now we can drop them off. Just inside that arc there, and we've got a double stack of straw. We don't have any straw to collect yet, except over at the neighbour's farm, the big farm. At present, I'm going to leave them there because it looks like someone's running that farm. You can see the bales up on the hill over there. I kind of like that. If I go and collect those straw bales, they're just going to sit in storage. I'd rather have them sitting on the field. Gives it a more kind of realism feel to the map. Because it's no man's land, there's no traffic, no pedestrians. Unless you're on PC, you might have a mod that will allow you to do something like that. But I'm on console, so definitely haven't got access to those types of mods. Excuse me. Which I wish I did have, to be able to make my builds a lot more realistic. Just drop those ones there. We'll go and get our final, the last of our hay bales. And we'll start building. I'm looking forward to it. I've got $370,000. It may not be enough. So with the bales there, it just looks like someone's living there, you know. It just gives it that feel. Whereas if I took it away and just had crop there, it's a bit bland, a bit empty. So that's why I decided to leave them there. So each farm has its own theme, and each farm has its own selling point and a reason to be here. I'm going to collect these guys. These might be a little too distant to get both. There we go, now we're right. We used manure on this field last time. This time I think we'll go for the slurry. We have enough slurry. It's not the highest production of grass, but it's enough. It's enough to see my farm through every 12 months. And now I've got myself a nice little stash. If we do have a bad season, we're going to be covered. So everything works for a reason. If I can slide in here nice and straight. These collisions are absolutely ridiculous. Camera collisions I'm talking about. You know, I have no understanding why Giants didn't put anti-collision camera standard in game. You know, like we had in FS19. The collision camera is just a disappointing part of the game. I mean, Giants could have just put it in as a standard part of the game. There's nobody I know that likes the collision of the camera. Nobody, not a single person. Park this up. Actually, we'll leave him out in the field because I've got the seeder out there. I make my own dig bags, make my own lime, fertiliser and seed. So that's our field cleaned up. I'll park this under the seeder, which is down by the side gate. And we're just waiting, because I've got horses, I need to sow some oats. And that's going to take us 2 months. Just a bit of grass here. That's what happens when you use workers. Don't know what the hell they're doing. Pathetic at best. Can leave these guys out. Not a problem there. Oh man. Gotta be kidding me. Alright, so we've got the oat there ready to be sown. We can just leave that out. Wasn't going to be away from the farm. I'll close the gate. Just a bit of storage down here. Couple of bags and crates, got the shed. We are going to run power lines, so I've got the power box ready to go, and then we run underground powers to the house. I could even run power lines across the field. I'll see how I go with that, see how I feel about it. It's already hard enough to get workers to do anything. It's near on impossible. They are absolutely hopeless. And they've never improved. They can do different jobs, but they've never improved. Alright, let's get the building. The speed limit I use is 33. Masonry 33 degrees. That's our lords and saviours. The ones who rule us, dictate to us, demand we all get injections and I'd hate to upset the pieces of shit. I mean our rulers, our bosses, the ones who control all of our politicians, the ones who are going to make us go through all this starvation, the ones who are shutting down the farmers, the Masons, the Freemasons. They're the ones who are buying the farmers' lands after they cloud seed droughts over them. They're the ones who are doing all this evil stuff to the planet because they believe the world is overpopulated. Too many humans using too many things. That's what they say. Let me just stop here for a moment. So that's what they say. Too many people using too many things. And they need to cull the population. They took down the Georgia Guidestones, which told everybody exactly what they wanted to do, and it became too popular and everyone started to see it. So they destroyed it only about a month ago, or maybe 6 weeks ago. If you think the farmers aren't doing their job, or if you think that the farmers are losing crop because of nature, then you haven't been paying any attention at all. Everything going on in this world right now has been orchestrated by these sons of bitches. It's been in their plan for a long, long time, more than 50 years. It goes back to Knights Templar and all sorts. All your favourite politicians, they're all part of it. Even if they come out against it, they're still part of it. They're only telling you what you can find on Google yourself. Most people are too lazy and couldn't care what happens to anyone else as long as they're okay. And they've socially engineered society to be like that. Growing up as a kid, communities were strong. People knew everyone, and if there was a problem, there was always someone to talk to. And then councils became a thing, which are highly unlawful. Nonetheless, councils were brought in, and then they became so corrupt and so powerful, and hence you have what's going on today in the world. So, you know, people say nothing and do nothing, and government takes over control. United Nations, World Health Organization, all of them. World Economic Forum. They're all sons of bitches, the whole goddamn lot of them. And they will kill you, and that's exactly what they're going to do. Sit there and you can pretend it's not happening, but it's happening. And there's nothing you can do about it. Nothing. Just wait till your number's up, and that's your day done. Alright. Now we got all the fun chat out of the way. Oh, that's 15 slots, I'm not going to do that. So I lay the pens down first. I've already got one of these fields, so that's a breeding pen, and you want to put the calves over here. And feed troughs are at the front. Now I need to make it look like it's authentic. This menu is a real pain in the backside. Let's get rid of this field, it is not needed. Oh, of course it will. Of course it would do that. I didn't expect it to do anything different. This is Farm Sim. Big bullshit game. And I'll cut some tracks in. And this pen here, the cattle are picked up and dropped off here. So we need to make a turnabout area. That hooks up through there. And there'll be no milk, obviously. Bulls don't give milk. I think we'll drift this back in to here. Just cut that edge off. I'm going to take another run at that. And I think we should take this off here as well. Ah, man, this thing's annoying the shit out of me. Just quietly. I just do my own little thing there. Alrighty. Now, I'm gonna have... this menu's real pain in the ass. Another small house here. More of a cattle hillbilly type of fella. Probably just drop. That's 13. That's 15. Yeah, let's make him a full-on yoke on. Alrighty then. Another parking space for him there. Not gonna go round for me, is it? That's okay, we don't need it to. We'll get it right in the centre. We'll just hit the smooth. We'll smooth it all out. Lovely. So I'm just raising the land just so it's smooth coming down. Put a little bit of paint in here. Make this one slightly different to the other ones I've done. I want it to be hillbilly-ish. Not that I think cattle breeders are hillbillies, that's not what I mean. I'll have to replant them. Which doesn't matter, I guess. Alright, we can fix up this bit. done. Now I know what I'm working with. The grass will grow back through this. Grass in these pens grow back. So you can paint tracks and all that down, but the grass will always come back. Alright, time for an awning. You bastard. Select trigger works. Right, we've got to fix that there up. A little bit too much. Then come back and tidy this up. Thing's glitching out so bad. Actually, we'll use one of these big ones. Maybe this one. It was too clean, too clear. That's a bit better. Just to take your eye off it. Okay. We'll get dropped in here. Drop an office down. Just have a quick drink. Support your local farmers, I couldn't agree more. Oh dear. No. Kubota. Talk about advertising to sell DLCs to you. See, it's sneaky. Giant software. So sneaky. So sneaky. Disgustingly sneaky. Ah, you bastard. Righto. I'll just redo it then. Fucking shit gun. I'll use the light green ones now. That's better. Behind that, maybe an oak. Too big. Be able to see that from the far now. Okay, so that's undulating. We can run around the back there. I think that's where the tractors might be able to come in and out of. I think that may be okay. I'll definitely put the silo here. Silo has to be a multi-fruit. Something that looks bullish. Sold team R. It's not. No, I want a proper silo. Slots, eh? Do a little bit of groundwork. I'm running out of money, so fuck this menu. God, it annoys the crap out of me. Oh my god. Yeah, I figured so. Just cut into here a little bit. That might give it a nice little aesthetic, hopefully. Put another pen down. I'll get this small one, like I said. It's not very expensive. You'll see some bulls as you drive in. At least you'll see some fields. Not enough money. Oh dear, we're running out. We're about broke. I'll have to hit the bank up. I hate it how it does that. It's really annoying. Oh, that's even worse. That pisses me off. That makes my blood boil. It's got a collision on it, so when you paint near it, it really screws you up. No! I want to leave that grass in the middle there. Kept trying to... kept moving me over. This game's starting to shit me quite a bit. This is a tricky bit. So I'll just put a makeshift office down. You bastard. That's right, I can work with that. Right, I can work with that. Not perfect, but it will do. Of course. Now, there's no doubt in my mind, I'm definitely 100% going to have to get a loan. But it'll be worth it. I'll just have to pay the bugger off. Not yet. I'm looking for the bench and tables. Not these flashy things. It's only just here somewhere. There it is. Maybe the front door? Probably not. Put it off to the side here. So it might be a drive-through. We'll put it off to this side. Oh, what is that overlap? Come on, really? Oh, I'm having it. We're going to pull in and have something to eat while they're waiting for their cattle. And from what I remember, you can't put decorated vehicles on those parking spots. I think they just have to stay bare. It's going to have a collision on it, which is ridiculous. Why didn't the modder think of that? Okay, thanks for the mod, but why put a collision on it when you can't put a vehicle on it and it's meant for vehicles to park on? Hello, McFly, anybody home? Collisions. Let's try these other mods. Collisions. And I'm not going to put a car there. That's a walkway. Just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Okay, I don't want to put a shed here because that'll block the lake. I don't want to put a shed there. And the shed will have to go along here, and this ground is fairly uneven. Means that'll be the only drive-through area unless I path it down here, which wouldn't be any good. So we'll pop that fella in there and we'll paint out the area where the shed's going to go. So it's going to be like the main drive-through area. I'm not going to like this, I reckon. I'm not going to like this at all. I'll just make a double track for now. I'll come back and tidy all that up. Now I'm going to need water and feed. Go to tools. Container. There, one slot. And we should keep it up this end. On this side, with everything else. The sheds are all shit. I don't like any of them. 4 slots, no. I could get these for one and do them all myself. And it's going to cut into the hill here. I'm going to risk it. Might be alright. Wrong one. It's just something to look at when you come in, just to break the eye off. Nothing but green there. Just make that blend out there somewhere. Oh, I hate this menu, it does my head in. A little different on this side. Not enough money, off to the bank. Am I losing every day? Not much. Almost done. Just got to buy a couple of bulls and get 600,000 in debt. Oh, 600. I'm not going to spend another damn cent. I think some brown gates would look good here. Maybe these ones. We haven't used these ones yet. Don't really need the fence around the back there. It'll just be a waste. Just mainly need the entrance. We've got the other gates there that cover that. And we'll just use bush. I'm probably going to cut a road in through here as well, so some of this bush might disappear. this menu annoys the absolute bejesus out of me. I think it's alright. Not perfect, but it'll do. It'll fucking do. Be bumpy here. That one's 12. Use the style. Now we don't need front load attacher. I just chuck knock-ins on these. And don't need a front load attacher. And we'll also grab so that one? No, it's up here. Feed trailer and water trailer. Just going to be doing a bit of feeding down here, I guess. Let's get mud tyres. anything else? Red, stire. There is no stire colour. White'll do. Fuck's sake. They don't have straw, they don't have slurry. These pens don't have straw, slurry or silage or manure. Oh God, I love beer. That trailer's too big. It's only 12, that'll log 22. I've got to get one of these ones that won't be too big. That'll be too big for the style. It looks stupid. It'll look very stupid behind it. Look, we'll go with the little class. It's only one slot. We'll go with standards. Keep it grey. Right, we've made our choice. Rancho. Yep, El Capo Rancho. Right, go full noise. Noise and dead. Just want to get my car home before it's dark. Probably not the best one I've built, but it'll do. Suits the theme of the map. It'll do. Probably tomorrow I'll be able to put the probably tomorrow I'll be able to sow the oats. Hopefully that'll keep the horses a little happy. Not that they're starving, but I'm out of oat. Well, I will be soon. I've got about 4,000 litres, which won't see them through until harvesting. So that's what I meant to say. Right, I'm going to buy some calves. Get the eye on the road. I'm multitasking here. So I'll put some calves in. And I'll bring feed over from my farm to feed them. Looks alright. Down to 33. Look better when the bulls are in there. The calves anyway. So I'll leave this be. That'll be for the adults. That way I can do a rotation. That's why I wanted a little tractor. I'm sure I'll be able to fit around here. It will be tight, but I'm sure I'll be able to fit. Sales points here. Bulls. 4 little ones in there. Yeah, your food's coming, peeps. Don't worry. 4 in there. We may as well chuck 4 in here as well, I guess. Why not? Why the hell not? Get some brown Swiss going as well. No, we won't. We're doing bulls. Alright, there's the bull farm. Everything meat and breeding. Go into the office here. I should take that grass away. Or not. Look, I can't just leave things. When I see something, I have to do something about it. God damn it. Oh, now we're cooking the chooks. Where's my TV? Yeah, that doesn't look any good. I'm going to have to use the same pens as these. This is them. Close enough. Ah, you fuck. Look, I'm just going to close off. Got a collision there anyway. Righto. Tried to finish it off a little bit. I think that does the purpose. That'll do. We got water coming, guys, just relax. Let's just pop one of these in temporarily. Otherwise it's going to be pitch black and I'll probably lose them. I'll probably die on this. I did this road just for the aesthetics of it. I'm damn sure I ain't gonna fit through here. I'm gonna try. Yeah, come and have a drink. That means these ones take 50% as well. 48. Yeah, you're welcome. Should be 2% left. That is cool. Set up for 20, can only go 19 with a load of water. Oh no, that's why I got a little trailer, little feed trailer for him. think we'll bunk down here for the night. The new house. What in tarnation? Where did that come from? And I can have me beer now. Alrighty. Well, it's still a bit dark this time of the morning. In November we have rain coming. I should have gotten up at 9. Been filling up all night, still filling up. And that should continue to fill. We'll get cracking. I'll get the feed trailer. I'm going to drop in home for a moment. Just see if I can get a worker. Worker won't do that field. It's a funny shape. I'm pretty sure I could put oak down now in November. Maybe. There's the sheep farm. It's going to be a good day. Got bulls now. 600,000 debt. Farm just there. Wheat's come up. Nice to see. That wheat's come up as well. And we've got to get some slurry out on that field. Righto, not in November. Point taken and adhered to. Shush. 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 Freemasons, cocksuckers, evil sons of bitches. Pedophiles. Sounds like it's going to blow the bloody piston. Piston's going to shoot through the head. Screaming its nut off. Still asleep. 8:30 in the morning. Everyone's still in bed. What's going on here? Where I live, dairy farmers are up at 3 in the morning. feed trailer. And I got enough to buy their first lot of feed. Well, I don't, because it's all borrowed. It's all borrowed money. Nonetheless, I'll have feed. And I'll start making money in about 3 or 4 seasons. They're nice and big and fat. Got plenty of meat on them. Falling into autumn. I like it. I think that this build's going fairly well. I wanted to capture that country, rural kind of feel, and I think it's happening. I think it's doing that. Man, that trailer's all class. Great for funny. Bit of a bump on the left hand side of that bridge there. Got bulls to the left, bulls to the right, bulls straight ahead. There'd be a lot of bullshit on this farm. Look, let's just go with TMR. Let's just give them the whole kit and caboodle. How much was that? Fuck, $400. No worries. You bet your Adam's apple. Not a problem. Come and get it, fellas. Well, boys at the moment. Come and get it, boys. Grub's up. Should I put some awnings out? It'll take the background view away if I do. I don't think I should. Circuit. This would be the challenge. Ooh, only just. You're welcome. Come and get your grub. Yeah, grub's up. Come and get it, stupid. Oh no. You guys have got the dregs. This now, no longer needed. Thank you for your service. Hell no, they just ate. Alright, let's go park this in the shed. They should all be full of food, all be full of water. Got a bright sunrise, and that's no bull. I think I should lay a patch of grass just around here. Or bring the gravel out. Nah, later. Alright, let's see what else we got. Actually, I'll use the John Deere. What seed we got? Ooh. We got any wheat left over? Excuse me. We need to get some seed cracking. We've got no seed bags. We're almost out of line. How much is in here? Ah, plenty. Oh, the John Deere's up that side. I'll still use it. You guys alright? You got food and water? Yeah, he's alright. Bales are starting to come along. We'll cut through here. Now these guys should breed for me. And after they've bred, I'll take my bull down to the other yard. Teach the young bulls what the go is. Jesus, see how it's not got a yellow tinge? One more day. I'll leave it for one more day. Drop that off. Go and get some slurry now. Well, I hope there's enough slurry in there anyway. Lovely. How much we got left over? Nothing like liquid cow shit. Another 4,500 litres. Oh. I'm not going to do that field. No point. be harvest tomorrow. So I am going to change it to 2-day seasons. After December. Go, you good thing. I don't do slurry because you cannot see where the hell you've done. The only way is to come onto your map and have a look at it this way. That's the only way to do it. Let's, as much as we can, we'll leave it at 500. Pigs are fine. Chooks are good. Sheep are fine. They're alright. They're okay. How many of them? 40. They'll be alright. Alright, everyone's fine. Everyone's fine for now. We've got to get some wheat. 35 hours on this map so far. $135 bales all up. So I play on 6 times hard mode. Snow, blah blah blah, fast fuel. Oh shit, we can't put oat in until March. But the sunflowers are ready. We got today and tomorrow in which to do them. And they're up on the hill here, right there. It says they're still growing. No, it doesn't. It says they're ready. And this grass is ready. I think we'll take the sunflower down today or tomorrow. Let's have a look at the fertilisation state. Is he doing a good job? Is he doing a good job? Yeah, he's doing alright, I guess. Near enough is good enough. That's wheat. I don't know why that happened. I don't know why this comes up all speckled. And I don't know why that misses out on some and it doesn't. I don't know. It's a weird game. It's very strange. We'll let him continue on. I think we'll go up and see the pigs. Just while I'm here, I just want to have a quick little... Oh no. Oh dear. Oh, now the slurry. Yeah, one extra bale overnight. So a bale a month at the moment because they're only young'uns. Where are they? They're down the back there. It's the sheep farm. Let's just jump to... I'll come back a little bit. I don't really have any option but to do this. Come on, fertilizer off, slurry. We're down the wrong way. They were going to come straight across that road. Right, just annoys the absolute crap out of me how this game does that. It really does. So I'll put a line across here. He's going to do this weak field over here as well. So we're going to drop a line here. FPS is playing up. He came across there. I'll use that as the marker. Go on, get. Righto. Fucking dickhead. These workers, man. It was fucking really arse shit. Oh yeah, we're going to go up and get the combine out at the pig farm. There it is there. Obviously sunflowers. Unfold the combine. Fuck's sake. And we'll unfold this. Probably harvest across the field because it's a bit funny at the other end down there. Send that fella on his way. Down. Go and get the class. We've got some sunflowers coming now. Got heating stripes on the back windscreen, defog it all. We'll just park up on the hill and look at these. Fuck, man, these guys shit me to tears, eh? Workers, just dumb retards, man. Absolute retards. Just retards. Fucking spastic, mate. No, fuck it, man. Gives me the shits like you wouldn't believe. Yeah, that's right. Drive across the entire paddock. No, we didn't. I'm surprised. Up to 18%, 1.5 runs, coming back. 3, 4, 5 rows out of that. As you can see, it's a very undulating hill. This is the steepest bit up here. It gets easier about halfway through the field, but this is the tightest part of the field, without a doubt. Rows, 27, so another 2 is 54. Get quite a few rows out of this. Now we can see both farms are running at the same time, which is cool. Great to see. All the farmers are out, tending their fields. Fantastic. Very cool. Oh look, the John Deere's going to go in circles. It's just fantastic. How awesome. You're a dickhead, mate. Consider yourself sacked. Alright? Fuck off. Fuck off back to school. Stupid pricks. Workers piss me off in this game. They are just absolutely pathetic. They're no better than FS19 workers. All Giants did was add a new program in that would allow them to attempt to do some different tasks. Works on some maps, barely works on all of them. Pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. Shovel that shit soon too. I don't want it to build up. I don't want to be sitting there for 4 hours shoveling crap. Well, that's it for my farm for the day. Jump across. Here we're at 46. So I might rotate this field. I might put wheat in. Or I might put oat on here as well, just so I can leave bales on it. Look good with bales left on the field. That way I don't have to constantly keep working this farm. Children of the corn. In that case, children of the sunflowers. What I'll do, I'll take a load off him, off her. And just catch up a little bit. Pipe out, please. Extremely long pipe. run at about 10. He just drive into me. Yeah, fuck it. He's working, man. Seriously. This is for the pigs. Actually, I might go and dump it to the pigs first before putting it in storage. Rock. Now I have to go around there. Oh, they've got to it anyway. We have some sunflowers. They're full. I'm going to save the game there. I've got to go up to the shop. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next episode. I'll continue on with this harvest. It's getting a bit late. If I don't go to the shop now, I'll end up missing it. I need something for dinner. Alright, we'll see you in the next episode. When I go on multiplayer, the name of the farms will be... The name of it will be Rural Farms. Just like that, written up the top there. Rural Farms with a space between rural and farms. So no man's land map, Rural Farms, multiplayer. Crossplay. Alright, we'll catch you all later.